Hello YouTube, this is SAT Free Practice Exam, Math from Collegeboard. This is Section 6, Part 1. I'm going to try and do this probably in two parts, not in one, hopefully not more than two. Okay, so this is available free from collegeboard.org. It's their free practice, and you just download the exam, then you can print it out and follow along. Number 1 says, in the sequence above, the first term is 4, and each term after the first is 4 more than the previous term. What is the 12th term of the sequence? Well, we don't want to write them all out if we can help it. So we use a sub n equals a sub 1 plus n minus 1 times the difference, where a sub 1 is the first term, a sub n is the nth term, in this case 7, n is the number of terms, 7. You know what? We want the 12th term. A sub n is going to be the 12th term, n equals 12. The difference, d, is 7. A sub 1 is the first term, which is 4. A sub n equals 4 plus, we want 12 minus 1 times the difference of 7. This is 11 times 7 is 77, plus 4 is 81. I'm getting 81. Let's check it out. Section 6. Good. Now these, you'll notice section 6, well, they're spread out in the test. So in this test, sections 2, 6, and 8 are math. If x minus 2 all squared equals 49, then x could be. Well, basically, we need the absolute value of x minus 2 to be 7. So, yes, it could be 9, but it could, right, 9 minus 2 is 7, squared is 49, but it also could be, let's see. I want to get to, I don't see it. Let's see what they want. They want to is C. This is section 6. Number 2 is 1. Let me look at this, because this says section 6, math, number 2. Yeah, 9. 9 minus 2 is 7 squared. Or negative 5 minus 2 will be 7. So, got it a little tripped up. I was looking for negative 5, but 9's fine. 9's our answer. So I'll write it out. 9 minus 2 all squared is 49. 7 squared is 49. Not sure what tripped me up. The average of t and y is 15, and the average of w and x is 15. What is the average of t, w, x, and y? Okay, so t and y means this, right? If I average them, I add them both together, divide by 2, that average is 15. But what I can do is I can set t, w, x, and y. In combination, both their averages are 15. So what you can do is you can set them all to 15. So the average of all 4 is still going to be 15. So 3 should be B. Good. All of, why don't we get you so we can maybe, right, pretend we can see it. If the statement above is true, which of the following must also be true? All of Kay's brothers can swim. If Fred cannot swim, then he is not Kay's brother. That looks pretty good. If Dave can swim, then he is not Kay's brother. That's not necessarily true. If Walt can swim, then he is Kay's brother. Also not necessarily true. If Pete is Kay's brother, then he cannot swim. that's false. If Mark is not K's brother, then he cannot swim. That could be true or false. It's going to be the first one. Right? If P, then Q. Right? All of K's brothers can swim. Also can be written, if blank is K's brother, then blank can swim. So if blank cannot swim, then he is not K's brother. That's the contrapositive. If not Q, then not P. That's also true if the original statement's true. So that should be A. Good. In the figure above, triangle ABC is inscribed into this circle with center O and diameter AC. If AB equals AO, what is the measured degree of ABO? Okay, let me draw this out because it's a little hard to see there. Not that it won't be when I do it. This is obviously not the center as I drew it, supposed to be. AB equals AO, then it should be sort of, because if AB equals AO, well, BO also equals AO because they're both radii. So these are all 3 equal, so these are 60. And it wants ABO. ABO should also be 60. Good. Each of the following is equivalent to the following except. Well, it looks like the first, if I factor an A out, this is, well, if I multiply these out, I get A, B, C over B plus AK over B, AC plus AK over B, so it's not that one. If I factor an A out, I get C plus K over B. I get this one. And these two are not equivalent, so I'm going to go A on this one. Right. What are the other two I'm missing? Well, this is just switch the two numbers or letters or whatever. Well, it's switching the two things being added in the parentheses, switching the order. That's commutative. That's fine. This is a form of distribution. So it's going to be A. Number 6 is A. And let me just write that out so you can see it. That's the only one that's not equivalent. 7 looks interesting figure. Some sort of radioactive looking figure. A, B, C, D, and E, F intersect at P. R equals, I'm going to just draw on this figure. That's 90. S is 50. T is 60. U is 45. I don't even, there it is. W is 50. What's its value? It wants X. Okay, well, 60 and 50 is 110, so this is 70. See if that helps me. This is, let's see, 95, so this is what, 85? Not sure those so far are going to help me because I don't know that these are parallel or not. If any of these, they don't look to be. So it's that. Okay. Well, then I can say this is 180 minus 85 minus 70. So So this one is 25. So this one is 25. Now I have a right triangle with 90 and 25 and x. So this third side should be 90 minus 25. $65. Good. I didn't have to find all the way around here because what's happening is this is vertical angle with that, so those two are equal. That's probably a little tight to get in and see, but basically if they lie on a line, they equal 180. If I have to sum to 3, those 3 equal 180, and they have to give you 2 out of 3 for a question like that. So that one is C. And whenever they give this, most of the times when they give this cannot be determined from the information given on a math part, that's not usually the right choice. I have not yet seen it be the right choice. That's different from it's different from other parts, but when you see that in the math section, it's not usually the right answer. Based on the portions of the graphs of the functions f and g shown above, what are all values of x between -6 and 6 for which g of x is greater than f of x? Okay, so g of x is the curve, f of x is the straight line. G of x is greater than f of x on the interval from -1, 2, 3 to 0. That's it. Basically, this part. Right? We're looking for the x value, so we're looking for that to that, -3 to 0. It's starting to look like a calculus problem if we rotate it. We're not going to do that. Alright, now we're going to get into the grid-in portion of the test a little bit. So the grid-in portion of the test, what we have to do is come up with our own answer. Short and long of it. When her son's class held its magazine drive, Dr. Nelson bought 7 one-year magazine subscriptions for the waiting room in her office. She bought 4 subscriptions that have 12 issues per year, 2 subscriptions that have 4 issues per year, and 1 subscription that has 52 issues per year. Altogether, how many will she receive? How many magazines will she receive? Alright. 4 that have 12 issues per year. 4 times 12. 2 that have 4, and 1 that has 52. I'm getting 108. All I do is I multiply the number of issues, number of subscriptions times the number of issues for each subscription. 3 more than twice a number is equal to 4. What is the number? 4 minus 3 is 1. The number should be 1/2. 0.5. Yeah, you should not get negative answers for these grid-ins, and if you do, it'll say ignore the negative sign when bubbling. Again, it's not usually going to happen. Okay, I'm not going to get to the this last page. I'm going to run out of time for YouTube's time length, so I'm going to wrap this one up, and I will finish it up in the next video. Thank you very much for watching.